Simple Cafe Vision, illustrated tutorials, short and sweet. Hey, let's connect your DVD player to your more modern TV set because most of these typically don't come with RCA ports anymore. Probably to reduce cost, but really, why stick with that when you can get much more through just one single cable, the HDMI cable. Yeah, HDMI, big whoop. Not great if you can't even connect it to the device you're trying to play through. Luckily, there's a device that will take both types of connectors, the AV to HDMI converter. You see, it'll take your RCA cables through the input side and puts out that very same signal via HDMI. Here are a couple of links to the cables in case you don't have one. And here's a map to the entire connection, but we're gonna go into the fine details because there are a couple we need to take note of if we want to ensure a successful connection. The red, white, and yellow RCA cables are used to send the audio and video signals out from our DVD player to our TV, but this time we're going to connect them to our converter. Seeing me connect the other end to my converter myself, you might notice that this looks a little different from the diagram. That's because I ordered a different type of converter that looks like this, and the reason I chose this one is so that I can have a longer range in case I needed it. Ultimately, the audio video signals end up here in the converter box, which is where all the magic happens, powered through this USB cable. While you're out looking for yours, you may run into some that don't require a power connection, but I'm going to say to avoid those because I'm pretty sure you need to plug these converters into a typical power source or into your TV if your converter has a USB connector. That's what I'll be doing because this TV supports a 5-volt USB connection. I'll be leaving a link to the exact converter that I bought, but I'm also going to leave a link to another converter because if you see here, the enclosure for mine came apart, and while it kept working no problem, I still went ahead and glued it back together just to keep the parts safe. So here's the final layout of our 3 connections. Our DVD's content is being sent over to our converter, which is being powered and able to do its conversion with its power source, in this case our TV. With our content in a digital format, now it can be sent to our TV via the HDMI cable. Okay, now with the details out of the way, let's look at a live demonstration. Into my converter from the DVD player go my red, white, and yellow cables, which is my audio and video. With my HDMI cable already connected to my TV, we'll retrieve the converted audio video signals. The conversion requires power and we're gonna get it from our TV's 5-volt USB port. Okay, here comes the DVD we're gonna test to see if it makes it from RCA to HDMI. Now we set our TV to the HDMI port we connected to. Voila, simple as that. You don't have to do any other type of special thing, really. All your TV knows is that it's getting a digital signal, which is provided by the converter, and it's all coming from your RCA ports from your DVD player. Here's another video that may help you out with some other connection, and if you want to be a part of the production of more videos, you can help keep me awake with a cup of coffee through buymeacoffee.com/simplecafe, or you can stay right here within YouTube and hit that super thanks button. Thank you for your support. I hope you get connected, and I'll see you on the next video.